Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my December favorites. Happy New Year's Eve. I can't believe it's the last day of the year, the last favorites video of the year. I feel like this year went by in such a flash. It's like 2020 and 2021 were just one big muddled ball, and I feel like I just blinked and yesterday was December of 2019 and now we're here. So 2 years have gone by in the blink of an eye, folks. I don't know what to tell you. In this video, I'm gonna be chatting specifically about the things that I was loving in the month of December. I have already uploaded my 2021 favorites of my best of beauty for the entire year, but this video is gonna be condensed to specifically my December favorites. I have makeup, I have nail polish, I have some food, I have some hair things, I have some movies, lots of things to chat about today, and I'm really excited to get into it. Before we do though, I did of course film this look. It should already be exclusively on my TikTok by the time this video goes up. And let me just give you my jewelry details. My necklace today is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code battybean for 10% off. My earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy, and my ring is from Ana Luisa. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my December favorites. Alright, let's kick it off with makeup first, and we'll go over kind of my cheek products because I have a few to talk about. I bought and fell in love with the Fenty Into Sun bronzer this month. It's so beautiful. I'm wearing it as my bronzer right now. I've worn it as my bronzer most of the days this month. This has become my new favorite bronzer of all time. I just love the tone of it. It is perfect for my pale skin. And I find it just blends onto the skin so beautifully. It never skips or gets patchy or anything like that. It is just such a flawless bronzer in my book. I love this so much. I also finally treated myself to one of the Melt Cream Blush Lights. Technically, I bought two of them. I also bought the shade Sundown, but I haven't worn it yet. But I've been obsessed with Polished. This specific one has been on my want list ever since it came out. I'm wearing it as my blush today as well. It is just the most beautiful, shiny, corally, bright blush ever. It just has such a beautiful kind of golden sheen throughout it. Such a lovely blush. I'm so happy I have this. I've worn this countless times this month, and I really need to bust out my other one. I've been giving that one too much love. I need to play with my other one as well. Also, Kaleidos' newest highlight came out this month called Gifted, and they sent it to me. I'm wearing it as my highlight and a lot on my eyes today as well. I've been wearing this non-stop. It is such a beautiful multi-chrome highlight. It's kind of like this beautiful fuchsia pink that shifts very sea foamy, and it's just so sparkly and so dimensional. I'll be doing more of an in-depth swatch comparison to Prophecy in my upcoming new makeup releases roundup review video, but I will tell you right now, it's very different. This one flashes way more pink than Prophecy, for me at least. It's so beautiful. I've worn this so many times. I get so many compliments if I wear this in public. Everybody loves this highlight. It's so pretty. I think I actually like this one more than Prophecy. I have some eyeshadow things to talk about as well. I've been really enjoying my Likely Makeup Ugly palette this month. I've done quite a few videos with this. I did a first impressions, I did a get ready with me, I did an Instagram video. I have had so much fun with this. I think it's beautiful. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's very colorful and kind of chaotic without it being just a typical rainbow palette. The shimmers are very just wet looking on the eyes. They're not crazy glitzy, but they're just very, very pretty and wet looking. I've had a lot of fun with this. The pigmentation is insane and they blend out very easily. And also the Bad Witch Club palette from Give Me Glow came out this month, and I deemed it as like, I think my number 5 or number 6 favorite palette of the year. I love this. Again, I've done multiple videos. I did a 2 looks video, a first impressions. I did an Instagram video. I adore this so much. This color story just screams to me. I love Give Me Glow's formula. The matte is so pigmented, but so buttery and blendable and so smooth. And the metallics are just so rich and vibrant and wet looking and glassy on the eyes. I do wish there was at least one more shimmer because I love their shimmers, but I'm not really mad at the layout that they gave. I use all the colors. They're so much fun. These two make beautiful blushes, and this has just been such a hit. This was such a fantastic release. I also treated myself to some new Tara Moon's shadows. I did do a whole swatch party video playing with all 13 of these and kind of swatching them and showing them to you. So if you want to see that video, you can go check that out if you want more of an in-depth view of these shadows. But just the shadows in general, they're so pretty. I have quite a few other Tara Moon shadows, and I'm really happy to have more in my collection. I'm wearing UFO kind of as like my little liner situation today. I've worn my multi-chrome ones a few times. Head Rush and Fortune Teller are just so pretty. Cosmos, I'll swatch Cosmos. You need to see Cosmos. This is one of their multi-chromes as well. Look at that. Isn't that insane? I have yet to play with this particular one on my eyes, but I'm going to, I think tomorrow. I have a plan. It's just so magical. It looks like winter magic. It's so pretty. There are so many gorgeous shades, and I just wanted to shout out Terra Moons in general. I did only buy 8 of these. They sent me like 5 extras in my order, which I was super grateful for, including Cosmos. I didn't buy Cosmos, they sent it to me, and I'm so head over heels for it. So Terra Moons, if you watch this, thank you. So yeah, just a quick little shout out for Terra Moons. Again, if you want to see all of those in depth, laid out, all the names, the swatches, all that stuff, you can check out my Terra Moons swatch video. It's very quick, so you'll get all that information over there. And last for makeup, I have 2 lip products to talk about. With my Give Me Glow order, I ordered this gloss called Glitter Pumps. I'm wearing it right now. It's very pretty. It's just a sheer with little sparkles in it, but it's so cute. It's just little twinkly pink sparkles. It's definitely not anything revolutionary in my collection. I'm just a sucker for a sheer sparkly gloss, and I'm really liking this one a lot. It smells like cake, and it's quite lovely. On Black Friday, I also treated myself to a couple MOTD Cosmetics liquid lipsticks because I love their formula, and this shade in particular is such a standout to me. This is in the shade Ebony, and this is basically just your darkest brown you will ever meet. It almost looks black, but it's just a really, really deep espresso brown. It's so pretty. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one as well, and their formula is just so good. I feel like the wand just goes around my lip shape so easily, and it looks just so smooth and opaque, and they don't get crumbly on me. I love this liquid lip formula, and this shade is just such a knockout, such a unique shade in my collection, because I have my fair amount of browns, have my fair amount of blacks, but I've yet to have like this deep of a brown, and it's so pretty. Moving on to nail polish, I made my first Holo Taco order on Black Friday, and it has become my favorite nail polish brand. I love them. I want so many more. So I haven't worn them all yet, but I'll just give you kind of the rundown. We have Mist, Shift, and Purple with Envy. These ones are kind of like multi-chrome shifty polishes, and they truly do shift so perfectly depending on how you angle your fingers in the light. Mist Shift I've worn a couple times now. It's just the prettiest kind of green purple shift. It's so cool. And Purple with Envy I haven't worn yet, but this one seems to be almost like a pinkier, greener kind of thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but they're so magical. I have a few of just like the holographic ones. This one is called Plum Luck. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. It's just such a beautiful kind of plummy shade with holographic sparkles all throughout it, and at night, especially when the light hits it, it's so magical. I get a lot of compliments on my nails lately. Everything is Pine I was wearing recently. It's the most brilliant green with holographic sparkles. I actually wore this in my, what was it? I think my ranking my 2021 palettes and my eyeshadow palette collection and declutter video. So if you want to see like a close-up of my nails with this color, it's so pretty. It's such a beautiful, brilliant green with holo. It's amazing. These two I have not worn yet. This one is Mint Mojito and Rainbow Snow. Rainbow Snow just seems to be kind of that silver with holographic reflex all throughout, and Mint Mojito appears to be a mint, like a frosty mint with very, very fine holographic shift through it rather than chunky sparkles. Really pretty. I'm excited to wear those soon. I also got one of the toppers. This one is Galactic Unicorn Skin, and it seems like it's just gonna give you the most beautiful flaky overlay of like weird iridescent green kind of tone. Very pretty. I'm really excited to play with this one because I think this is gonna pair really pretty on top of a lot of different colors. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to Holo Taco in general. Beautiful formula. The wand is really small, very precise. My nails don't really chip, but I don't really have that issue anyways because I wear acrylics, but they seem to last a good amount of time for me, and they just look so brilliant. Again, I get a lot of compliments when I wear them. I have some hair favorites. I made an insert name hair purchase. They've sent me a couple wigs in the past, but I bought myself a couple fake ponytails and a fake bun because my hair is now officially long enough to kind of cram into a tiny bun, so I bought these to play with. I bought this bun. It's so cute. It's all like kind of swirly and messy, so you can have it kind of piecey and hanging down, or you can just kind of swirl it around the bun once it's on your hair to make it more precise. I've worn this quite a few times. I'll actually insert a picture where I'm wearing it here, but it just has this little comb in it, so you put your hair into a bun and then you just kind of slide it on top of it. It's so easy, like the fastest bun you will ever make. I love this. This is called the Sammy bun, by the way, and all of these come in so many different colors. The one I personally bought is chocolate brown. It's slightly too light for me, but I can kind of get away with it because it's in a bun and it's not like extensions, you know? But I'd probably go with dark brown personally in the future. Next is the Molly ponytail. It's just this swirly kind of ponytail situation. I need to brush it because I wore it recently. Again, I'll pop a picture here where I was wearing it in New York. I wore this a lot in New York, actually. This one's really easy because I just kind of put my hair in like a quick little ponytail, and then it has like a claw clip, so you clamp it and it just stays. I personally do kind of scoot like a scrunchie around it just so it looks like, I don't know, it looks cute with the little scrunchie. And again, this is that chocolate brown shade where I probably should have done the dark brown shade, but I was worried dark brown would be too dark, but I think that one will work fine. And I feel like the scrunchie just lets me get away with this one a little bit more. And again, it's not a big deal because it's like a ponytail anyways, and it's not that weird if your ends are lighter than your roots. That's actually very normal. But yeah, I love this. It's very easy to use. It's a little heavy, takes a little getting used to, but it's not as heavy as a wig. And last is called Casey. It's this beautiful, long, tinsely ponytail with regular hair mixed with tinsel. Again, I'll pop a picture here. It's so pretty, and I got so many compliments at dinner that night. So many strangers were walking up to me asking me about my hair. But yeah, it's very cool. This one I personally bought mixed brown, and it's a good thing that it has tinsel because this would be way too light and too warm for me if it didn't have the tinsel, but since it has the tinsel mixed in, it kind of works. With this one, you just make a nice tight ponytail, and then you kind of stick the comb in the base of it, and then you wrap the little Velcro around, and then you wrap this strand of hair around. I'm really not good at explaining it, but at the bottom of all of their like ponytails on their website, it has a little tutorial, so very easy to follow. I love these. They're a lot of fun. I want more. For sure, I love them. So I wanted to shout those out. And if you're shopping, you can use my code battybean for 10% off. I don't make a commission off of that code. It's just for you to save money. Another hair care thing I wanted to shout out, and I'll pop a picture here. I bought a Dyson for my salon studio. I've been wanting one for a while, and I finally bought one. And I love the color of mine specifically. I love that white and silver. It's so pretty. Now, I don't know if the average person needs one at home, but for me, using one on multiple people a day, most days of the week, I love it. It controls the heat so well. It dries the hair so fast, and it makes the hair so smooth and so shiny, and it's so lightweight. I love my Dyson, so I wanted to give it a shout out. Again, I don't know if everyone needs to go out and spend that kind of money on a blow dryer, but for me, using it all the time on multiple people, it's a lifesaver. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, some food favorites. I have a couple candies here to talk about. First are these Hershey Kisses. They are the mint truffle ones. They're in this really cute green packaging with snowflakes on it. It's a chocolate Hershey Kiss with like this minty filling on the inside. Ooh, it's so good. I love mint chocolate, and these are delightful. I don't know how long these will be around because I imagine they're only around for the holiday season. But I highly recommend them if you find them and if you like mint chocolate. Also, I love Lindt truffles so much. They're delicious and smooth and all things good. And these peppermint cookie ones, I've never had this before this year. This is amazing. It has little crunchy cookie pieces mixed throughout that smooth truffle filling. I love the mint chocolate again. These are so yummy. Also, I have a couple pictures to pop up. This is the Khalifa Farms, I believe is what it's called, peppermint cold brew. I've talked about their cold brew before, but their peppermint one in particular, so good, so smooth. It's sweet, but not too sweet. I love it. I personally don't add any extra creamer or anything. I just drink it as is. It is so incredibly smooth and yummy. So good. And then also, we finally tried the Nugs brand of fake chicken nuggets. They're plant-based nuggets, and these ones were dinosaur shaped. And I mean, the dinosaur shape is just a bonus, but Nugs in general, so yummy. Probably my favorite like plant-based nugget I've ever tried. Raised and Rooted is up there, but Nugs is a close second, or it's tied for first place. I think we found ours at Whole Foods, and they are so incredibly good. So if you're looking for a good plant-based nugget, try Nugs. They're really good. We've seen ads for them for a long time, and they definitely live up to the hype, let me just say. Okay, I finally got around to start playing the new Animal Crossing DLC, and I'm obsessed with it. If you haven't started playing it yet, you definitely should. If you're like me, you stopped playing Animal Crossing about a year ago, and you just haven't picked it back up. I just wasn't inspired to pick it back up, and then when the DLC came out, I was like, well, I don't know if I want to buy it, because I haven't even been playing the game. Buy it anyways, trust me. It is so different, and it's so good, and it's everything that I needed right now. Basically what you do is you're going to a new island and you're gonna be working there, and what you're doing is designing vacation homes for the other villagers, and it's so cute. Eventually you get to different points where you can unlock different features with the homes, like you can get a second floor, or you can get partitions and columns to make different rooms, which is so fun. You can make some of them be roommates. You can start decorating facilities, like I did a school and a cafe and a hospital, and it's just so much fun. You don't have to spend any like in-game money or anything like that. You just get to use all of the things in your arsenal to decorate these homes, and then you get paid for it. It is so much fun and it's so just soothing and relaxing, very stress-free, and I just love it. Okay, a couple of TV shows slash movies. We watched Hawkeye on Disney Plus, and it's so good. Definitely one of my favorite Marvel shows they've done so far. WandaVision is still #1, but Hawkeye might be #2. It's either #2 or it's tied for second place with Loki. It was very, very good. I love the relationship between the characters. I just felt like it was funny, but it was also very immersive and very action-y. It was a very well done show. Definitely recommend that. And last but not least, probably the biggest favorite of December is the new Spider-Man No Way Home. Please fast forward if you don't want to get spoiled, because I'm about to talk all about it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I'm already such a Spider-Man fan, and I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. So when I heard that a third one was going to be coming out, of course I was excited. And then it's so funny because maybe 2 weeks before the first trailer dropped, I was like, you know, if they ever bring Green Goblin back, they really should bring Willem Dafoe back because he was so iconic. And then 2 weeks later, that first trailer dropped, and then just hearing his laugh and seeing the little Green Goblin bomb, I don't know what they're called, I'm so sorry. It blew my mind. It's so good. And then the second trailer came out and it just showed all the different villains that are going to be in it. And I was so excited to see Willem Dafoe back. I was so excited to see Doc Ock. I loved seeing Electro. It was so cool seeing all of these villains back. And then the actual movie just made my entire life so good. It was amazing seeing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back at it. It was so cool watching them all like interact back and forth. They were so cute and it just, oh, it filled my whole heart. It was so good. So many wonderful quotes from the movie. Such a good one. I've already seen it twice. It was fantastic. I would love to hear your thoughts about it down below. It just made me so happy. So yeah, that was my December favorites. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you had a good 2021. I hope you have a happy and safe New Year's Eve. I guarantee you we're just going to be sleeping because we don't do anything on New Year's Eve usually. I'm looking forward to spending the new year with you. I can't wait to just create more content and hang out with you and spend time with you. It's gonna be a fun year, putting it into the universe. We're gonna have a good time. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your current favorite emoji, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot, and if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram, and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.